Coming up next, we headed out to the Universal Studios world-famous studio tour.
In one piece.
Yeah, we have a broken TV.
Eddie.
And the greatest driver.
Dean.
Come face to face with King Kong, experience a shark attack,
Oh, there's a shark right
Baby shark.
Where's the shark?
Baby shark.
Face. I'm so sorry.
survive a flood, met a psycho guy,
Come on, tramp. Let's hide in this plane crash.
go fast and furious, and went behind the scenes of movie magic. Come along and let's take a tour.
From director Steven Spielberg, which cost $250,000 to deliver the plane pieces here, by the way. Took 6 months to set it up. It's only on screen for 4 minutes.
The airplane crash site is. Oh, this is the Hollywood Hills. And right behind me is the Backlot.
Here's Universal Studio Tour. Our wait time is only 10 minutes right now. Head directly under the Studio Tour sign if you are ready to get in line for the tour. If you have an express pass, we do have an entrance for you.
So we got 10-minute wait without express pass. That's pretty good.
Have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for joining us.
Mira, español.
The park will be open until 7 tonight. And if you do want to see Waterworld, a live SeaWorld Spectacular, our first show is coming up at 12:15. If you're here for the tour, well, then keep going.
Okay, we're about to wait for the tram tour ride. It's gonna be pretty fun. They say there's a 10-minute wait, so it should be moving fast.
Here's Dean.
So we are here on the tour. Should be pretty
For
fun.
the tour today, you're going to need a pair of 3D glasses. If you guys don't have those glasses, just raise your hands. We'll get you a pair of those. Okay, looks like we need some glasses up here in car 1. We'll get you those glasses in just a moment.
It's a lot of space because no one's really here, so it's pretty cool.
If you're just arriving, welcome aboard.
And here we are, about to go ahead and start the tour. I'm gonna kind of like talk really loud because
All right, now we're good to go. Let's get my co-host up here. From the Tonight Show and season 2 of That's My Jam, here is Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece.
yeah, we have a broken TV.
Eddie.
And the greatest
Oh, there it
driver.
is.
Dean.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Eddie.
owes me $5. I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
Yeah, our TV's broken.
Okay, just a couple quick safety rules here. The most important thing to remember on the studio tour today, if you have an emergency of any kind, whether that is a medical emergency, a sound or a video issue, or if you drop something of value off the side of our tram, please do not jump off our tram for your own safety. If you look above your heads, there is a red emergency cord on the seat. Sudden tram movements and water effects. Alright, that is it for the rules, my friends. We have officially left the theme park. We are entering the oldest film studio in Los Angeles. So opening day for us was all the way back on March 15th, 1915. We've been here for over a century. Our founder, Cora Lemley, transformed a chicken ranch into a 400-acre film and television studio. Back in the early days of the studio, we used to invite audiences to come watch us make our short films. We'd set up bleachers near the set. They would enjoy lunch throughout the day and go home with a dozen chicken eggs. We actually kept that chicken ranch for the first 10 years in case the whole film thing didn't work out for us. Since then, I'm gonna hold for that chainsaw. It's a little loud. All right, there we go. Since then, we've brought to life over 8,000 feature films here, countless episodes of television shows, commercials, music videos, you name it, we can film it here on the Universal lot. Today on the tour, we're going to take you throughout the front and back lot. We're going to talk about the film process, and we're going to show you where we bring to life some of your favorite film and television productions. We're going to start in the front lot. The front lot has these huge warehouse-looking structures at the bottom of this hill. This is where the majority of filming happens. These are called sound stages. We use stages for two main reasons. Number one, a sound stage is about 98% soundproof, which gives our filmmakers almost total control over the work environment. Number two, because of that control that they have, they can then build anything in their imagination inside of the stages. Everything from Dr. Frankenstein's laboratory to Whoville and Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Now, Superstore with America Ferrera. The Mindy Project, created by Mindy Kaling, who also brought to life her Netflix television show here, Never Have I Ever. On top of that, shows like Kenan, Grand Crew, American Auto with Anna Gasteyer, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's a little bit more about their experience working in our front lot in the stages and kind of how the process works at Universal Studios are the stars of the show, Bel-Air, Jamari Banks, and Ali Showalter.
You just gotta get water when you can. So what it is, you put egg on the cheese. You put cheese on the eggs and on the cheese. That's right. Whoa, how many seats do you think are in there? No, it's gotta be a lot. Man, we could probably fit the whole Bel-Air cast and crew in there. No, we gotta get one of these for the mansion. For sure. You're looking for y'all. The Banks Yummy Mansion lives right here on the Universal lot. Right. Some of Bel-Air's most pivotal scenes have been filmed right here. Jabari, what have been your most memorable moments? Ooh, I don't know. I mean, there's so many to choose from.
And again, that silhouette will be outside of Bungalow 5195. If you're a fan of the Master of Suspense, if you've never heard of Alfred Hitchcock, he's the director of classic thrillers like Psycho, The Birds, Vertigo. We'll talk about him a little bit later. First, we're going to transition from the front lot into the back lot. So here's the difference. The front lot is where we have all the sound stages and creative offices, okay? Sound stages are generally only for filming what's called an interior scene. Now, notice how different this set looks today over to the right-hand side. You see the staircases? That's where they filmed this scene of Bruce Almighty. It's called Brownstone Street.
Oh, you're done now. Great.
B-E-A-U. These set dressing elements also allow us to travel to different time periods. Because here at Universal Studios, we love to time travel. Welcome back to 1985, to the small town of Hill Valley, California. We have the original clock tower in front of us, struck by a bolt of lightning, sending Marty McFly time traveling back to the future.
It was actually the back lot of the courthouse square that inspired the entire climax to Back to the Future.
I had scenes up at the clock tower on that ledge. It was a ledge about that wide. And I was standing inside looking at the ledge, and I already had vertigo. And I just thought there's no way in the world, no way I'm going to stand on that. I was up there for quite a while. Of course, I had a cable.
The clock tower looks a little bit different, doesn't it? The pillars are no longer visible out front. They're actually covered up with a plastic plywood shell. around the original front end because it was so recognizable from Back to the Future. Productions wanted to continue to use this area because it's a great film area, so we had to sort of change the appearance slightly. In fact, every single structure you're seeing here is made of plywood. So if we take a look at your TV monitors, you can see what the interiors of these structures look like. Again, interiors filmed at sound stages, exteriors filmed here in the outdoor sets. Alright, now we have left the small town of Hill Valley. We have turned the corner onto our version of the Big Apple. Welcome to New York Street.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York! I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there. An old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here! I'm walking here! Hey, it's cool guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
Hey Studio Tour, this is Akbar Bajapia Miller, and did you know that we filmed? Be sure to watch this season on Mondays on NBC and stream next day on Peacock.
That's right, sometimes productions come here, they build their own locations. In fact, we're going to take you to one right now from director Peter.
I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up in adventure. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready.
That's right folks, go ahead and get those 3D glasses on. Double check loose belongings, keep everything in our tram. Welcome to Skull Island.
The island. Let's go!
It has lived here for hundreds of years.
Essentially.
Glasses on, everybody. We're back in Skull Island.
This is the ride again. Go, go, go,
his team of effects artists at Weta Digital FX. It's projected on screens that are 40 feet tall and 180 feet wide. We have a great exclusive behind-the-scenes look here with the team at Weta Digital on how they cater this specifically for the studio tour experience.
With a project like the studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions. There's creatures coming at them. They're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side.
Working on a movie, we always know what people are looking. They're looking straight ahead. They're looking at the shot that we're working on.
Here you have to take into account that people are looking in all directions.
Also, one of the things
They had water spraying on you, and it was moving like you were falling.
There's no cuts. Because
Cool stuff. You gotta try it out.
Shot. This tram that's driving along through Skull Island is where the camera's from. This ring represents where the screen is.
Dune buggy with a plastic Ferrari shell. It's a little less sad if you crash that one. We've also got the Flintstones cars, which are actually golf carts. So you can drive those. The Ford Anglia from Harry Potter, the gyrosphere from Jurassic World. Military tank at the end of the row from Transformers is made of wood, which made it a little easier to maneuver on the side of that film. And then around the next corner, we have one of the largest picture cars on our backlot, but the only way to see this one is if we take you to a certain island.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
That's right, we're going to be looking at the mobile lab from the Lost World Jurassic Park. By the way, this incredible stunt scene actually filmed in reverse. Julianne Moore started on the window, and it looks like she lands on here. And then we lifted everything up with stunt wire. Filmed it, of course, and then reversed the footage. So, mobile lab from that scene is going to be here on the left-hand side of our tram. Wait a second. Oh my goodness, you guys, the dinosaur cages have been ripped open. And they are empty. Oh no, they're loose! The Dilophosaurus are surrounding our tram, look out! Oh no! Go, go, go! Look out car 3 and 4. There's good music back there, folks. We gotta go. Our driver Dean is getting us out of here. I do apologize for that, folks. Let's quickly head down the hill here. Let's get away from those dinosaurs. We're going to head to another Steven Spielberg set. This next area is called Old Mexico. This is where he brought to life Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. This particular set is filled with sprinklers and strobe lights, which is how we create weather elements in our films and television productions. Because weather is great at setting mood quickly. Think about it, a single thunderclap can take you from a romance 1 second to a horror film the very next moment. So, I thought it'd be cool to show you how we create those specific weather elements with a little demonstration. Typically on set, you wouldn't hear thunder because it's a little too loud for the microphones. We add that in editing, in post-production. There we go, we have a little thunder effect. We got lightning flashing from strobe lights. And then from a sprinkler system above our heads, how about a little rain? Or should I say movie rain, which is 5 times larger than real rain, so the camera can see it. Sometimes we'll put powdered milk in the water, making it more visible. And for the grand finale now, you all get to meet a huge celebrity from the movie Big Fat Liar. Not Paul Giamatti though. Not Frankie Muniz, not Amanda Bynes, no. My friends, say hello to the Flash Flood. told you there was water. That's your free refill, by the way. Hey, we're halfway through the tour. Quick reminder about that emergency cord if you guys have any issues on the remainder of our tour here today. All right, as we survived the flood. Mexico now, we're gonna move. Speaking of stunts, you know, not everything on set of a Western was quite as it seemed. The windows in the saloon were made of sugar. It's called candy glass. It shattered really easily in case we threw an actor through it. And in fact, we have a great example of that on our TV screens here. Watch this. Watch the window. That's made of sugar. The walls are made of foam rubber so the actors could bounce off them easily. Even the actors had little tricks. Like Kirk Douglas here.
Mine hit the ground first.
So Kirk Douglas was 5'8", but he is standing next to a 6'4" John Wayne. 5'8", 6'4", right next to each other. The secret here is Kirk Douglas is actually standing on a box, which is why
mine was taller.
John Wayne can exit, and Kirk Douglas cannot exit. He'd fall off his box. Little bit of movie magic right there. Speaking of movie magic, by the way, as we leave 6 Points, Texas, we have a tiny body of water right in front of us. This is called Park Lake. Park Lake was, believe it or not, the whole Pacific Ocean in the opening credits of Gilligan's Island. This is also where a certain creature lived a couple decades ago. By the way, on the other side of Park Lake, stages 30 through 33 are the brand new sound stages for The Voice. That's where they filmed season 23.
Voice? Wow.
So,
that's where they filmed The Voice.
Western was the dominant
33.
genre in the 19-teens and early 1920s. Starting in the late 1920s and early 1930s, a new genre began to emerge here at Universal. The monster movie. Frankenstein with Boris Karloff. Dracula with Bela Lugosi. The Mummy, The Wolfman, The Invisible Man. These classics are the location of many wonderful monster movies. To this day, though, this is still one of the most popular film sets because as you're about to see, it looks very cool. So please get some photos here. We are also driving through not only the birthplace of the monster movie, this is the island of Tortuga, Pirates of the Caribbean with Johnny Depp. This is Genovia and the Princess Diaries 2. Ancient Egypt and the Scorpion King. This was transformed into a city in India for the Mindy Project. Criminal Minds, CSI. Have also filmed here. This was Even the Good Place with Ted Danson and Kristen Bell.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I have never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Okay, well, maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
When we think of Universal, we think of monsters. Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, Bride of Frankenstein, The Mummy, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, The Invisible Man, Phantom of the Opera. Classic films. They're just brilliantly made.
That Frankenstein image, flathead, bolt, it's one of the great icons of the world.
That to me was like the essence of the Universal horror film. And I was just mesmerized by this movie. Boris Karloff, Lon Chaney.
I remember the original Universal Studios Mummy movie really scaring me.
They still ring in our memories now, and we love them.
Next time you join us at Universal Studios, if you take a VIP tour, you get to walk the streets of Little Europe, which is a very cool experience to visit some of those individual sets, and you can hear a little bit more storytelling of some of the productions that actually work there. You also get the opportunity to visit our monster mural created by artist Tristan Eaton, which really pays homage to these classic monster movies.
And an instrumental part of the process of designing these murals was getting to go to the Universal Archive. Going there, I got to see in person props from the movies, photos from behind the scenes, original illustrations from those movie posters, all this stuff. I had an early affection for movie monsters. I was always fascinated by the magic behind making movies, but I fell in love with zombie movies and monster movies as a young kid. My world that I come from is skateboarding and graffiti and comic books. you always have to pay homage to where that art form started. And for me, it started painting stuff in the street illegally, you know, tagging.
We had a little activity spotted in the water earlier today, so let's be careful, all right? Please stay seated. Keep everything edible in our tram, like your arms and legs, and then let me know if you guys see anything. We're not trying to lose anybody today. Not today. All right, welcome to Amity Beach, everybody. Hang on a second. I feel like I just saw something swimming around. Did you see that? Oh! Look, right there. Oh no. Oh no, that is huge. Yeah, we see it. We see it. Wait a second. There's a scuba diver. Swim. Swim to the tram, buddy. No, no. Oh no, he's being eaten. Oh my goodness, and you're taking a video of it. What is wrong with you, Luigi? Okay, we better hide. We're gonna hide behind these completely full oil drums of gasoline, folks. Stay seated, everybody. Stay seated. Stay calm. I just sent a message off to the front office. We're gonna send back up here. Oh gosh. Okay, that's the last thing we wanted to happen. We got gasoline all over the dock, folks. Oh no! This is not good. Look out! Holy shark!
Oh, there's a shark right there!
Jaws! Baby shark!
Bruce the shark, everybody. Baby shark! Our face. I'm so sorry. Bruce is the shark's name, not Jaws, by the way. He was named after Bruce Raymer, Steven Spielberg's attorney at the time. And they had a ton of issues with that shark. They rehearsed in fresh water, but they actually filmed in the ocean quite a lot, which has salt water. Well, the salts eroded the shark's internal mechanical system, causing Bruce to malfunction and sink repeatedly. This halted production over 100 days past original scheduling, which cost 27-year-old Steven Spielberg at the time over $1 million in late production fees.
That's a much maligned shark. The shark was frustrating. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work hardly at all.
Who his neighbor is, just a couple hundred feet up the street.
If there is one thing everyone in suburbia can appreciate, it's a good neighbor.
Welcome to Wisteria Lane, home to the Desperate Housewives.
You thought, what the heck? Let's move that!
As we continue through the neighborhood, you may notice the ends of the street wrap around the corner. This was intentionally constructed in this manner. This creates a blind corner for the camera, implying the neighborhood continues on into further Wisteria Lane, further neighborhood. But as we now know, Jaws lives at the other end of the neighborhood. Always has, too. This has been here for a century. It used to be called Colonial Street. Anytime you see a neighborhood in a commercial, take a second look. Chances are pretty good it's actually Wisteria Lane, also known as Colonial Street. During the run of Desperate Housewives, by the way, the trees and bushes here were filled, absolutely filled with wisteria flowers. Thousands of them, in fact. Not real ones, though. Those would wilt very quickly. They did the next best thing. They hired production assistants to staple them individually into all the trees and bushes. Thousands of wisteria flowers. Imagine doing that job. Here's a look at a few other productions that have been brought to life here on Wisteria Lane. If anyone was a fan of Never Have I Ever, Mindy Kaling's Netflix show, which ran for 4 seasons, that was the most recent production that filmed here. Okay, now I do not want to stick around this area for too long because the guy that lives right next door to these picture cars is kind of a psycho. Welcome to the Bates Motel from Alfred Hitchcock's 1960 classic Psycho. As you can see here, we do have a little Halloween Horror Nights construction happening in front of the motel.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
So what we're going to do is up the stakes a little bit. We're going to drive up the Psycho path right now and take you right next to that original Psycho house still standing. By the way, the Psycho house itself was constructed with forced perspective, so the dimensions are getting smaller the higher it goes, giving the illusion on camera it's further away from the motel. Oh my goodness, wait a second. Wait a second, folks. Look who's here. It's Norman Bates.
Oh, he's there.
Norman, leave us alone. We're just passing through. No, don't do it. Norman, no, he's got a knife. He's got a knife. Get us out of here, Dean. Come on, Tram, let's hide in this plane crash. We are looking at a real Boeing 747 completely destroyed for War of the Worlds from director Steven Spielberg, which cost $250,000 to deliver the plane pieces here, by the way. It took 6 months to set it up. It's only on screen for 4 minutes.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about the War of the Worlds, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. Listen, listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Down closed. Robbie, get in. Get in.
The unique thing about the Universal Studios tour is we get to bring you into these incredibly immersive experiences with some of our favorite films and television shows. Well, as we leave the plane crash from Steven Spielberg's film War of the Worlds, we're going to take you to a brand new experience on the studio tour. From director Jordan Peele's latest film, Nope, our next stop is going to take us into the actual Jupiter's Claim set from that film.
Star Ricky Juke Park.
Over there, look into the winking lamp and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Sharing. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Well, I do. A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. Well, it's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of the UFO hotspot. What's a bad miracle? You're about to find out. Welcome to the world of No.
Probably get out. It's getting a little creepy in there.
Come back here.
Now normally that's the end of our tour.
What was that?
However, we have a little situation on our hands here, folks. Apparently some street racers are actually just spotted in this area a couple minutes ago. Tram.
Now we're gonna do Fast and Furious ride.
Hey, you! They just got here.
All right, I got it. Well, listen, hello, beautiful people, particularly you right there missing the third row. How you doing? You good? Yeah. My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. Our buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you from Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot. We're having a few friends over. It's a little messy, but it's all good. The more the merrier. Especially you right there in that third row, like I was saying. So look, see over there? It's Hobbs' urban assault vehicle. Best truck the U.S. government can buy. That work of art back over there is made by my man Tej. Think of it as like a Mona Lisa on wheels. Extra block.
So did you break it down to them?
What's that?
You had one job to do, Roman, one. All right, look, guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay and we'll meet you in there.
So like I was saying, the third row, right? You're saying hundreds.
This is what we doing. This is the race day after party, and where the other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Bill?
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. I got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours.
Hobbs, escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
Got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
There.
It was on vibrate.
Sure traced us. Hobbs can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
All right, glasses on, everybody. We're gonna try to escape. Glasses on, hold on, here we go.
messed up a little bit, but it's all good. We got through it. Y'all held us down. Appreciate it.
They say the bigger the family, the stronger it is. You guys did good out there. And you're welcome to join our crew anytime.
That is the end of our studio tour. Thank you so much for joining us today. Give yourselves a round of applause and keep it going for Dean.
That's a wrap on the studio tour. If you like this kind of videos, I'm Chief. Please like and subscribe, and I'm out.